How my levels? Sweet. Welcome back to Love Uninterrupted. I am Love. If you are new, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am happy to talk to you all again. So, let's just get into the message of today. I'm not going to waste any time. Star Child. So this message is speaking to someone who connects with the cosmos. And there's so much power that you hold that people actually see in your eyes. Now, they may or may not acknowledge it to you in words, but there's something about you when they look into your eyes and they know that there's something otherworldly about you. These individuals see you, and you see yourself, more importantly, as someone who is able to hold the universe, which is really pretty heavy, if you ask me. It's like you hold the universe in your hand. Not even hands, in your hand, just one hand. And all of these planets and stars and galaxies are orbiting around you. Other solar systems, other universes, other galaxies are orbiting around you. I'm seeing 2 orbs. Actually, more. Now, 8 is significant. It may be significant for you. I do invite you to, as I read out numbers, I would invite you to do some additional research into how 8 may be connected to you specifically. So there's a lot that you hold within yourself. Speaking of orbs here. Orbs are highly, they're of a high frequency, I should say. And so your frequency and where you reside, right, where your frequency is, you are surrounded by other high frequency entities, beings, orbs. You may see orbs in your photos. They may show up as a protection for you. And I would also encourage you again to do some additional research into orbs. There are some orbs that are connected with angelic beings. And so there may be, this message is, what's coming through is that some of your spirit guides may be surrounding you, protecting you, or showing themselves to you through orbs. So information that you may be seeking, or information that you may be asking for, you may find as you look into this information. You may find that there are some, like I said, angelic spirit guides that have messages for you, or who simply want to make themselves known to you, allowing you to know that they are on your spiritual team, that they are protecting you, that they are guiding you. I'm seeing, or I'm getting you. The message that I'm getting here is a future timeline or a higher timeline. It's a better way to say it. There's a higher timeline that is available for you, that you have the ability to tap into, or you are headed towards. Higher timeline being a alternate, what I would like to call an alternate reality. A lot of times when the word alternate reality is spoken, in many times, that's sort of spoken of as like in a sci-fi, science fiction sort of way. But alternate realities are available to each and every one of us, but they're specifically available to you right now at this time, just based on your choices, based on the decisions that you make in your life. Every decision that you make is altering or has the potential to alter your life. And so the decisions and choices that present themselves to you at this time have the ability to put you on a higher timeline. A timeline that exists but is available in a future. I'm saying future, but higher is what I'm sort of feeling them both, honestly. Like this timeline is available to you, was available to you, has always been available to you, sort of like out in the future, like the potential was there. But where you are spiritually, the work that you have been doing, or simply your acknowledgement of who you are as a being. Your acknowledgement of who you are as a being, and then the connection with your spiritual team, these guys, these higher level or higher frequency entities and beings are now helping you to see that this timeline, this future potentiality is available, has always been available, but you have the potential to get to that higher timeline, or to create that higher timeline, or to decide yourself into that higher timeline right now based on the decisions that you make. Based on your decision. So let's see. There may be something that is being presented to you, an opportunity that is presented to you in the form of like a rebirth, like a renewal, like, let's see. How do I want to word this? A rebirth. A transition that you may be experiencing at this time. And that could be a change, a rebirth in simply your mindset, how you think of things, or how you see things, how you see yourself. And the way that you see yourself has a huge impact on the decisions that you make. If you see yourself as a person who is unworthy, or who has made mistakes, or the decisions that you have made in the past, society, or your circle of influence sees those decisions as bad or detrimental, or somehow that the decisions that you have made has somehow lessened your value, and then that belief is internalized, then the decisions that you make going forward will affect your life. It will affect the timeline. It will affect the potentialities that have always been available for you. And so this rebirth, this renewal, it could simply be a transition in your way of thinking, in your belief system, and how you feel about yourself and your own self-esteem, and who you know yourself to be, who you believe yourself to be, despite the decisions that have been made previous to now. And so from a different vantage point, from a different point of view, from a different belief in yourself, then different decisions will be made. Decisions that will support the potentialities that are available to you. Potentialities that will align you with the life that is truly for you, the life that has been handcrafted for you, co-created for you with you and your creator, your higher power. And so there may be some healing that you may be experiencing right now, going through or undergoing or beginning to experience. Healing in your body, your physical body. Again, this may be healing in your mind and how you think about yourself and how you view the world and how you view yourself in this world. Healing things that have been said about you. Healing beliefs that have been, or I want to say healing spells that have been cast over you that may not have been intentional, but that caused you to believe in an illusion, caused you to believe in something that was not true of you. What I'm seeing here is a guide, a spirit guide that is giving a gift to your inner child. So you may have picked up on a belief about yourself or about the world very early on in life. And because of your young age at the time, it's a deep-rooted belief, and it may be challenging for you to even gather to intellectually or logically discern what that belief is. And what I'm getting from this is it's okay that you do not need to do the work that isn't your work. Your work at this time is to be open to the healing, because your guides, and again, I'm being drawn back to these orbs, your guides are assisting you real time, every single day, even in the times when you are not here listening to spiritual guidance, or you are not doing things that you may deem to be spiritual or healing. Even in those times when you are feeling your worst, actually, what I'm hearing is especially in those times when you are feeling your worst, especially in those times when you are feeling most disconnected from your higher self, from your higher power, from your creator, from your true core self, from your true core being, from your authentic self. When you are feeling most disconnected from that is the time that your spiritual guides and all of the universe is working on your behalf to heal you, to let you know how loved you are, how much you are wanted, needed in this life right now, how much you are bringing to the world right now just by your presence. So I am hearing to be gentle with yourself during this time. This may be a time for you to, if you are able to be playful, to be around children or young ones, if you can, to bring out that youthful nature in yourself, for you to be able to witness the purity, the imagination, the connection to all that is, to witness the freedom of children, especially when they're if you're to watch a child when they're just playing, they're just being free, and there's no adult around who's like trying to keep them protected, make sure that they don't bump into anything, make sure that they don't fall down and hurt themselves. If you are able to be witness to that, then will allow you to connect with that pure nature of children. Reconnect. It will allow you to reconnect with that pure nature of your inner child. Even looking in the eyes of a child, as I said earlier, when individuals look into your eyes, they are able to discern. They notice that there's something otherworldly about you. And when you are able to look into a child's eyes, you will connect with that as well, because we all have it. We all have that. But some of us have disconnected from it. The spark is no longer there. But if you were to look into the eyes of a child, then there will be a recognition. There will be an internal knowing. And of course, that child may not be able to articulate it in the way that I am right now, but the child will recognize it in you as well and will probably want you to play. So allow yourself, or give yourself grace, and allow yourself to simply be in this healing stage. And I want to reiterate that this healing stage does not have to be you doing the work of healing. There have been a lot of words that have been offered and a lot of different practices and things of that nature over the last several years, and things that still continue to be offered in ways of assisting each one of us to heal ourselves. But in this case, what I'm getting is really that the efforting of healing on the behalf of human beings, we've efforted enough. And now is our time to simply allow what is natural about our environment, what is natural about Earth, what is natural, what our spirit, what the spiritual teams in the spiritual realm does, is to allow that to happen versus efforting for it to happen. There is encouragement here to unplug from mass consciousness. Now, this can be challenging for many, and it may be challenging for you, but the number 7 is the number that is accompanying this message, and so I invite you to dial into the energy of 7, because again, all of these messages are here to support you, to support your healing. And what I feel is this message of unplug from mass consciousness is going to really, that's the effort. That is the effort that you are being called to do at this time, is to simply disconnect from mass consciousness, meaning information, the collective information that most of collective is absorbing and regurgitating and projecting out. This could be mass media. This could be social media. And how long you are to unplug from mass consciousness, that is something that you as an individual will need to discern and determine for yourself. Take a moment to really listen. Maybe simply ask yourself that question: how long? How long is going to be beneficial for me? You can ask it or you can simply try it. Unplug. And allow yourself to unplug for as long as you can unplug. If you can unplug for an hour, good. If you can unplug for half a day, great. If you can unplug for the whole day, super. If you can unplug for multiple days, superb. Do what works for you. But the message is here to unplug from mass consciousness. And this is going to assist you. It's going to help you as you undergo this healing process. The healing process that is automatically happening without your efforting. The only effort here is to stop or to disconnect from information that is contributing to you needing to heal. So just notice for yourself what is good for you, what's going to be best for you, as far as the amount of time that you unplug. Notice what feels good to your body after you have unplugged for a while. Maybe you feel great after an hour, and you're like, you know what, I can do this. I can do another hour. Or after a day, and you're like, this was a really peaceful day. I needed that. Maybe I'll take 2. Or maybe a day is enough. Maybe an hour is enough. You get to say. You are being invited to pay attention to numbers. I have provided some numbers throughout this reading. The message for healing was 11. And this message is also 11. The message and the number. So you are being invited to begin to delve into numbers, whether they be angel numbers or simply leaning into the frequency of each number. Or there may be a particular number that you are seeing that's recurring for you, that you're seeing on a consistent basis. And if so, you're being invited to really look into that, because there is a message in the numbers. This entire message is very much that there's so much that's supporting you. There is so much that is supporting you. There's spiritual guides that are around you. There are spiritual guides that are connecting with you. There are spiritual guides who are helping you to align with your higher timeline. So there's a lot that is supporting you, as there is a lot that is supporting all of us. Our environment is a supportive environment if we take the time to look at it, to see it, to observe it, to witness it. And so that's the message that I have for you. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to drop a comment in the comment section. I love to hear from you all when I drop these messages, because it helps me to know that the message actually landed where they were intended. So please drop a comment in the comment section. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit that thumbs up and share if you think that this message may be helpful for someone else. If you are wanting to speak with me directly, you can do that by selecting the first link in the description box. That link will allow you to book a 30-minute free call with me. During that call, we can talk about spiritual matters, things that you are experiencing along your spiritual journey. I also am a mental health coach, and so I offer preventative mental health. So if there's something else that you are being challenged by and that you would like some assistance with, we can talk about that as well during that call. The first call is free. So if you are wanting to work with me more or connect with me more, then I am opening up a Q&A session, which I will likely do on Sundays. If that's something that you are interested in, you can drop that in the comment section as well. During this QA section, I will post in the community board where you can drop your questions, which I will address on Sunday. Or if you don't have any questions prior to the call, you can just hop on the call, and if any questions come up during our discussion, you're welcome to ask them. This will likely be about an hour call on Sunday afternoon. If you are still listening to this message and you've reached this portion of the video, you are extremely unique because I'm a reflection of you. And so because of that, I know for sure that you are a cool ass person because you're here. You found your way, or you were guided right here to my spot. And I really am truly thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for your subscribes. I'm thankful for your shares. And I am thankful for your donations, all that continue to come in. Thank you so much. And so, with all of that said, I hope to talk to you next time. Peace.